Aries, welcome back, Aries. This is So True You Tarot. This is going to be another general energy reading for the sign of Aries. So thank you so much for all the old and new subscribers, because y'all know I truly appreciate y'all, for real. Okay, so let's get started keeping it general. This ain't going to resonate with all the Aries. So Aries, you ain't going to get no message. You all right with that? It may message, it may not. Okay, speaking to a lot of people. So if you don't get no message, you cool, we cool. Keeping it from a Aries perspective. So Aries, I'm talking about you. And we also want to keep this thing timeless. So whenever you watch this video, that's when you might or might not get your message. So let's go. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know, Aries. Okay, give me 1 second, Aries. We're going to pick this energy up. We want to see what we're talking about. Okay, so Aries, let's not do this. Don't give up hope. Seem like you had some hope here. You had a lot of passion behind it. You wanted this thing. This was something that's yours. It's like you giving up hope here. You losing passion behind some type of blessing that's coming your way. Don't give up hope. You got a blessing coming here. You was passionate about this thing. You just knew it was coming, and it's still coming. It's like soon as you close the door to your wish or your hope, that's when it go back. It's like Spirit was just about to put it in your hand, and then you gave up. And then the Spirit took it back because you don't want it. You gave up. Don't do that. Your hope, your wish is coming. Whatever you want here, this blessing is coming, Aries. You got to let divine timing happen, okay? Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. I just feel like you gave up on something that was right at your door. Don't do that. God's coming to bless you with an offer here to help you. God is going to balance this thing out for you. There's a balance taking place. Justice. You gotta let divine timing happen. So this thing could be balanced out. It's like you want to rush this wish. You want to rush this. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Let divine timing. God's gonna work this thing out. It's like you're trying to move this thing faster. Place this energy where it go, Aries. People, places, or things. But whatever this is, you wanted it to move way too fast. You're trying to move faster than God. You can't do that. It's like you gave up because it didn't move the way you wanted to move. You just gave up. You gave up hope, passion. You lost everything behind it. That's not good. That's not. Then you went back to some old ways of thinking. Here is what you did. You went back to the way you used to think. Like giving up hope. Things that I might as well settle. You went back to settling. Went back and going back and forth. First you're passionate. Now you're not passionate. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna get my blessing. I ain't getting it. That's back and forth. That's negative. Don't do that to yourself. Heal that thought process, Aries. Heal that. God working divine timing. You can't rush God. You can't rush nothing. And you can't give up just because you didn't get it when you wanted it. God is going to bless you. It's showing up correct. You're the one that's stopping your blessing because you keep going back and forth. You're going back and forth with God is what you're doing. And you can't go back and forth with God. He work on divine timing. You can't rush God, Aries. I don't know why you're doing this. It's going to work out. You got to let it balance out. Let's just do it because I flipped this card so it was meant to come out. I'm not going to put it back. It's like you're looking for some type of rewards and recognition, some type of respect here. This is something you wish for. This is something you want. It's like if you could just reach out and grab it, you would. But then you lost passion, you lost hope. You're not going to get it. It's not coming. It's not bad. You're getting negative, real negative here. This is ridiculous. And I'm not going to get my wish. There's no hope for me. I don't care no more. Getting depressed about a situation. It's like none of this stuff for me. I gave up. You give up energy. Don't do this, Aries. It's like you almost want to communicate with somebody. You want to get that up to. I'm not even going to talk to him now. I gave that up to. I'm not even going to talk to him. Because I'm not getting what I want. It's not going my way here. But you want to talk to somebody. You want to communicate. But it's like you're giving up hope. You're losing hope. Getting depressed. Putting yourself in some type of mental state here. Because you're not getting it. You're not getting the offer the way you want it. You're not getting the wish the way you want it. It didn't come in how you wanted it here. They're not talking to you. They're not offering you anything. There's no movement. So you giving up. But that's because God is working this thing out. Not you or this other person. Or whatever is going on here. Or whatever situation. It's not even in your hands. It's not even in your hands no more. This is in God's hands. It's like you have a lot of passion, Aries. You do. I don't know why you're giving up passion. You had a lot of passion to bring something together. Then you gave up hope. And then you said the wishes is never coming. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing no more. You almost stopped talking to people behind you. You got in your feelings. Then you went back to some old ways of thinking again. You did. You want to cut people off because you're not getting what you want. And then you get immature, too. You get immature. That's that old back and forth. You get immature when things don't go your way, Aries. You might want to fight people, too. You get immature. You cut people down. You get your words. You get abrasive because things didn't go your way. Because you didn't get the offer. Because you didn't get the blessing. So now you get funny acting is what you're doing. On other people. On God. You get immature. And then you want to move immaturely. Make immature moves because things didn't work out. Because you had a lot of passion that you thought this was going to work out this way. Maybe you had a lot of passion for somebody you wanted to be with and they moved in a different direction. It didn't come together like you thought. The offer didn't come. And then you get mad about it. You get in your feelings. You give up hope. You get depressed. You lose. You lose yourself. It's what you're doing. You give up on God. Then you start lashing out at people for no reason is what I'm picking up here. The negative energy. Mad at the world because it didn't work in your way. It didn't come the way you wanted. You didn't bring it together right. You feel like it didn't have enough passion. But it did. You had enough passion. It's just not the right time. When God put a blessing, it's going to be on God's time. An ace, when God bless you with something, it's going to be in God's hands, in his time. There's no reason to be mad at other people. Yeah, giving up on love too, huh? Just all depressed in your, I don't know. Aries, this ain't talking to everybody. Now, y'all know this. Y'all know. I'm not talking to every Aries watching the video. If you ain't depressed and you ain't going through nothing, then this ain't you. You don't need to tell me that you ain't depressed. I know you're not depressed. I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the person that's going down. The person that's not looking up. The person that's getting depressed because they didn't get what they wanted. The person that's depressed because somebody was juggling between them and somebody else. The person that's depressed because the person they was passionate about was passionate to somebody else. This is who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to you if you're doing good, Aries. I'm not talking to you if your finances is fine. I'm not talking to the person that don't need nobody. I'm not talking to the person that gave up on God. I'm talking to the person that know who I'm talking to here. I'm talking to the person that's giving up hope, that's losing hope, that feel like hope is gone. That's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. There's no need to hang around a situation that's not healthy. Don't hang on this back and forth energy. Don't keep going back to people that's not for you. Don't go back into an old way of thinking, Aries. Don't set yourself up for failure. Don't juggle between what's right and what's wrong when you know it's wrong. Let God work this thing out. It's going to be in God's time. If you hang around too long, you're going to go back to that old way that you do things. You will. You're going to keep going back and forth like the devil. You got to wait. You got to let God do this. This is in God's time. And whatever you're waiting for, this relationship, this situationship, this job, whatever you're waiting for, let God. This is in God's hand. You out the picture. Sorry, Aries, you out the picture. You just getting emotional over something you ain't got no control over. That's all. And don't take it out on other people because it's not fair. It's not right. You need to pray. You need to heal. And you need to meditate. Okay? I'm going to leave you with this energy, Aries. And I'm going to see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.